Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. So we are still working on our, it would have been craft fair items, but there was the issue that I had. So these are just great little last minute Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers, that sort of thing. So in yesterday's video, we made, let me see if I can find them. We made these in yesterday's video. And these are the hot cocoa packs. I will be gifting these to co-workers and people at the church. And in today's video, let me set those back down there. In today's video, we are going to be making these. And these are the Hershey Nuggets. And last year I done these a little bit differently. I kind of put them in a card and lined them. But I really like the way this looks. So this is how I'm going to do them this year. And so I'm going to show you how I do these. So I've got a few things already kind of ready. The bags that I am using to put mine in, if I can pull it out. Let's just see what size they are. I know that they are 4 inches wide, so they're 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're a 4 by 6 bag. And you can do a smaller bag. If you have a smaller bag, you would need to adjust the size of your cardstock and that kind of stuff. So the cardstock that I am using to put inside of those, I have cut these at 3.75 by 3.75, and I just rounded the corners. You could take a stamp, like a Merry Christmas stamp, and you could stamp on it. You could write on it. I don't think I have one of my good pens here that I could write to just kind of show you. Let me see if I have one of my brush pens right here. Probably not, because I'm wanting it. Yeah, maybe I do. Wrong color. Hang on, guys. I'm just looking right here at I have a couple of Tombos right here, but I don't think I have the one I need. Let's just see what I can pull out. Nope, these are wrong colors. But let's just see. So I could take, and I could write Mary. And then write Christmas down here. So that says Merry Christmas, and then I could put my my little nuggets in between that. But you know, if you had a stamp or something, that would be great. But you know, for now, this works. Okay, so those are 3.75 by 3.75. I am doing a topper, and I just created these in Canva real quick. I done a 4-inch by 4-inch square, and then I just put my sentiment on the bottom half of it. You don't want it on the top half up here. You want it on the bottom so that whenever you fold it over, it will be on that front side. And then on this back side, you could write a little message, you know, to, from, that sort of thing. So I've got those. And then to cover my little nuggets, I have just got a bunch of strips. These are cut at 3 inches long by 1 inch wide. And that's it. So let's go ahead and kind of get started. What we'll do is we'll put together maybe one pack. We'll go ahead and do this pack, and then I'll show you how I do it in a mass make. Now, for time and all that tonight, I am using my hot glue gun. You can use a hot glue gun on this. You just have to be careful. because you don't want to hold the tip of your glue gun onto your chocolates, because you don't want to burn your chocolates or melt your chocolates. So I'm just putting the little strip right there. Then I come right here and I put it on this back. And that's just to secure it. Then I'm going to wrap it around just like that. And this project is not just Christmas. You can do these Hershey Nuggets. You can do these for Valentine's and just use a Valentine paper to wrap around them. You can do them for Easter. You could do them for Mother's Day, Halloween, all sorts of stuff. So this one is one that is definitely not just for, let me try. I can't get it on that side of me. I was trying to see if my glue gun, if I could get it on that side of me, but I can't. This is not just for Christmas. So that is the one good thing about this. You can take these same things and just use it for whatever season or holiday. You could do these as birthday party favors. You know, get a birthday themed paper pack, and you could just do all sorts of stuff with it. And you can use tape to hold these on. I'm just using my glue gun because it's a little easier for me right now. But you could use clear tape. You could use glue, you know, a regular glue. You can pretty much anything that'll just hold that paper down. That's all you really need. And I like this glue gun, and I can link this glue gun in, I think I can link it on my Amazon. It's a great little glue gun. It is cordless. I love that because I need cordless. And then the paper pad I'm using is just a paper pad that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. It was a 6-inch paper pad, and it's the Christmas Basics. And then this is just some plain cardstock. So how this will go on, it's just kind of like this right here. I kind of like to lay it out and just see how I like the placement. And then once I get where I want it to be placed, I'm just simply going to put a little bit of glue and then glue that bad boy down. A little bit of glue and glue it down. So, you know, if you wanted to do more nuggets, you could do a bigger card and a bigger envelope. If you wanted to do maybe 2, you could go with some of the smaller little envelopes, and you could easily do 2. Alright, so now what you want to do, and how I suggest doing this is because, and I didn't think about it, I don't know why I've done this one so different, I put the seal up top. I never do that. You want the seal to be at the bottom so that that topper will not interfere with the seal. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to take, and if you want this to be thicker, you know, more sturdy, you could put this onto a piece of chipboard, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it being sturdy enough. So I'm closing it at the bottom, so that way whenever I get my bag topper on here, they can still open the package and get the candies out without messing up that topper. Now on that one, I did round the corners of my topper. Again, it is not something you have to do. It is just one of them things. If you want to do it, do it. If not, don't stress over it. And so I am just simply, and this is where you got to be a little careful because this is hot glue and that is plastic. It didn't bother it too much when I done it earlier, so we're just going to go for it again right now. And how I do it is I line up my front, and then I just close it. And so now I know that that back is right where I want it, and then I can go in and just put that front on. And then you could poke a hole in it, and you know, if you were doing this at a craft fair, if you needed to hang it up, you could poke a hole there and hang it on a shelf. You could poke a hole in that and string some ribbon through it, even if it's a gift. So there's all sorts of stuff that you can do. Let me see. All right, so we've got this one done. So now I think what we're going to do, we're just going to grab some candy out and just start wrapping. And I don't know if you guys are like me. Well, I used to be bad about it. It was wrap one, eat one. But I'm not quite that bad anymore. I've only ate one of these, so I got to give myself a little bit of credit. I'm doing pretty good. And I like to have this like this so that when I'm pulling, you know, to tug it around to close it, I'm pulling it more closed rather than pulling it open, if that makes sense. Because I want to make sure that I don't want it open, you know, I don't want to eat candy that, if I'm not sure that somebody's had their hands on it, and so I don't want people to, even if it's, I know I'm clean, but somebody else might not. So I do it like that, put it on, and then just wrap it around. It's super easy to do. And like I said, this is an easy mass make. Because you're just, you know, you cut all of your materials that you need first, and then you just sit down and start putting it all together. And so how I do it is I would, when I done them for the craft shows, what I would do is I would wrap all of my chocolates first and go ahead and have the bowl of those. And then once I got those wrapped, then I would go on to the next step. But it just makes it a little easier for me to do everything like at one time. So that's why I do like to do these as a mass make. And if I were selling these at, well, when I sold them last year at the craft fairs, I think I sold these for $3 a piece or 2 for $5. And all my stuff that I had at $3 a piece or 2 for $5, they could mix and match. So if they wanted, say, a pack of these and one of the hot cocoa packs, I would do the 2 for $5. Even though they were different items, they were still the same price point, if that makes sense. And so I just enjoy doing these. And these are great stocking stuffers for co-workers, for kids. And you can do the Hershey Nuggets that have the different, it's got like the almonds and the dark and all that. I just grabbed this bag, but you can do it to where it's got the different kinds. It's not, you know, whatever you want to do. It's no big deal. These sold out very quick when I done them last year. And then I took some to work last year as well for gifts. And I made a cute little basket and arranged them in the basket on my desk. Oh my goodness, people could not stay out of my office. They were loving them. And that's what it's all about. That's what I want. I love to give stuff away. So it makes me happy when I can do that. And the one thing about using the hot glue is it dries so quick, and I don't have to wait around for glue to dry. But y'all know I don't like being idle. So I think we got enough. We can go ahead and start putting a couple more packs together. Normally I would not. I would go ahead and finish wrapping all of them, but, you know, for the essence of time, I will wrap some and then make some. I love making these. And this is another one of those projects that you can just sit down and just do without having to think. And there are times that I absolutely need those kind of projects. One of the reasons, if you've seen yesterday's video, you know I had something triggered my PTSD the other night, and I really needed something that would just get my mind off of it, where, you know, I didn't really have to think. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I want to kind of make sure that I've got a good color assortment. And you know, I'm OCD, so what can I say? Everybody is probably not this bad. All right, let me do one more, and I think I need to do maybe a green one. Let's do the Christmas tree one. And that'll give us enough to do 3 right there. And you can do them all the same color. You can do them all different colors. You can do whatever. But y'all know me and my OCD. I'm going to be crazy. Oh, and if you are watching, I want to say hello to Morgan. I found out that one of my followers is actually a co-worker with my husband now. And so, hello, Morgan. From what I understand, she does the Procreate, so I guess she watches me for my Photoshop, which I need to do some more Photoshop videos, but I have been designing an amazing new kit. Alright, so I think we'll do these 4 here, and we're just going to slap some glue down and just put them down and hope we get it halfway decent. You know, and you don't have to put a lot of glue. You'll see I didn't get it lined up. That's what happens, but oh well. So what I would do in this situation is I would draw something over there, like some leaves or holly or something, to make it look like I intended to leave more space on that side than this side. That's exactly what I would do, because I'm crazy like that. So maybe I should kind of figure out where I want this before I just go slapping it down this time. How about right there? That looks good enough for me. And now I can slap it down, and I'll probably still mess up, but who cares? It's mainly for fun. Well, these are all for fun because I'm not selling these. Now, if I was selling these, I would be a little more careful about the placement and that kind of stuff, but I'm not selling these. These are going to be gifts, so I'm not really worried. Put another glue in there. And that's the other thing about glue is, look at all of those glue hairs. Alright. Let's see how we want to put this one down. Maybe like that. And so you see, like you could set, while you were watching TV, you could set and wrap all of your little candies. That's very easy to do, sitting on a couch or something, or in a recliner. Because you see, once you have them wrapped, you see how easy it is to just bring the project together. So you could, you know, go through and just have your little things cut up and just set down while you were watching TV, and then just wrap a whole bunch of them, and then you can come back at a different time and actually start putting everything together. So let's just go ahead and see what we can do. So remember, I am putting my, my opening is going to be on the bottom so that it does not mess with my little bag topper. I'm just going to slide it in, and then I will close it up, and then just shake it down. And let's see if we can do another one. Like I said, if I was selling these, I'd make sure that I didn't have any of the glue strings. I'd make sure that they were more even on the card. But with me giving these as gifts, I'm not going to stress over that. But these are so cute. Y'all hear my naked baby. That cat really thinks that I cannot be in here working unless she's in here in my lap. And she's very insistent. Hopefully her daddy will go ahead and feed her and get her mind off of it. We shall see. Alright, and just close that down. Look how cute, guys. These are so cute. I love these. Alright, so let me just fold some of these over. And for the sake of time, I am not going to round the corners on these. It doesn't need it. So I'm not going to even worry with it. I'm just going to fold them over. And like I said, and again, you would do these would be based on the size of your bag that you use. So whatever the width is, you would do that in the height so that it would be a square that you would just fold over. So if like you done, say, a little pack of the Hershey Nuggets where it was only like 2 and you were using like a 3x5 bag, then you would want to do 3 inches by 3 inches. Alright, so there's that. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab this, grab my glue. And like I said, I like to take the front piece that doesn't have glue, line it up where I want it, and then close the back. And then I can come back and add my glue to the front. And I just like to do that to make sure I got it exactly where I want it. I love these, love these, love these. And let's see. And you really only need like a drop of glue, because they're not going anywhere, but y'all know how I am. Close that down. And then glue our top on. And these are, you know, you can do these for the craft shows, but it was just so late this year that before I got this video up, that's why which there may be some craft fairs still going on, so you could still absolutely use these for a craft fair. But one thing is, these make great stocking stuffers, co-worker gifts, stuff like that. So that was my thought process. Look how cute. Look at that. We've already done 4 that quick. I love them. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on maybe just a few more. Let's see if we can maybe do 2 more. So that would be 4 and 8, right? Yep. So let's just get some of these. And so you just put your little glue, grab it, put it on. There you go. Put our little glue. Don't want it to touch my chocolate wrapper because I don't want it melting my chocolate. And it would. But these are just, I mean, you see how quickly, like when you get in a rhythm, I mean, you can turn them out like big time. that's why I like to do them mathmate, because you can get on a roll and have them done in just minutes, literally. Even as your first time doing it, you can start doing them pretty quickly. And this is something great to have, you know, the kids help you with, not the hot glue gun part, but, you know, like wrapping your, if you wanted to do it with the tape, you know, kids could help you do that. Picking out or, you know, laying it out onto the cardstock that is going to go in the little clear bag. I like to let the kids and grandkids help me pick them out, because they you know, it makes them feel like they're really doing something, and of course they are. So, and we are almost done. We almost got 2 more knocked out. Isn't that pretty cool? I mean, you see how quick it goes. And this is with me running my mouth and all, too. If I'm not running my mouth. Sorry about that. Somebody tried to call. And of course, it just knocks me completely off. Alright, so see, we've already got those done. Ready to put 2 more together. So let's do that. Let's do a red one and a green one. And so how do we want to lay these out? You do not have to go through all this trouble, but guys, y'all know how I am. So we're just going to lay it out. Actually, I'm going to do this. See, my OCD, this is why I don't, like when I do my collage masterboards, I try to just do them without thinking, because I will overthink the situation every single time. And I think that looks good, just like that. So now we're just going to drop some glue down and throw it down. A little bit of glue, throw it down. I mean, these are just so quick and easy to do. I love doing these, to be honest with you. And then just put it down. Ah, about glued my thumb. I mean, it would not be the first time. And I guarantee you it wouldn't have been the last, because I am really bad about gluing myself. The other day, I glued myself big time with this thing, and I set my hand on fire. Oh my gosh, it was hot. It was crazy hot, but I done it. I don't know how I missed the, oh, it was the ribbon I was trying to do for one of the grandkids' tutus, and I just completely missed the ribbon. But I found my thumb. Let me tell you, I found my thumb. Alright, last one for tonight. And we will just take and slide this one in. Fold that bag over. Slide that down. And we'll get us a couple of tags or toppers. You don't even have to do toppers. You know, you can just leave them just like that. Get you a little bow and put on it. Tie you some ribbon on it, anything like that. But I just figured I was on Canva when I thought about it and figured I may as well just go ahead and make these. Alright, so remember what I do is I put the glue on the back, and then I line it up according to how I want it to look at the front. Then I just close it down, and then I glue my front down. Just like that. Super, super, super cute, super easy. last one for tonight. You really do not have to put nowhere near that much glue, but guys, y'all know me. And then close it down, and then glue the front. And that's it. We're done. So these I will, when I get off camera, I'll go ahead and finish up what's left of that bag. So I'm just going to move these for a minute out of the way so that I can line up what we've got here. And there you have it, guys. Look at that. How cute. All right, guys, let me know what you thought of this, and let me know if this is something that you guys will be trying. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.